So the new Josh Bell card is out, and a few others. They were added to the game today. We went over the card and reviewed them last night, so check out that video from yesterday. But his stats on the Bell card are great, as you see. He's a switch hitter, not great defensively, so he's kind of like a Murray, better hitter, worse defensive player. So, but I mean, Frank Thomas, we're able to is you know, a bad fielder at first base, but he still makes plays for people because he's big. 6'4" is nice. So we opened a few of these packs. First pack, we got a goal. We were a little sad about that, little sad boy. So right off the bat, the golds are going for about 2,500, and I'm going to tell you how I made a lot of stubs. It's something we've talked about on this channel before. We've beat it over and over on Twitch. Generally, when these packs come out, and they're limited packs, we saw this last month, and we're seeing it again this month. You want to buy, maybe not initially, but initially is also fine, because they kind of dip right away, and then they slowly creep back up. And we've seen a little bit, it's been a little bit quicker than slowly. They have gone up a little bit. So the second pack was also golds, and I'll tell you the strategy on how to defeat the final boss that is these choice packs, because they don't allow you to back out. For some weird reason, they don't allow you to hit the you know, circle button. So I'm pretty hyped. I got one of these ones. These basically played for the 3 packs that I pulled so far. I ended up grabbing all 5. But here's the thing. You see all the prices at 50,000 stubs. There was no easy choice, because it's a little bit of game theory. You want to take the card that the fewest people take, because as people make the Josh Bell, there will be a lot of supply of those Devers out there, because most people are going to take the highest overall, thinking like, oh, highest overall, best card. And he is the best card. The problem is, he's not as good as Josh Bell. So when people make that set, there will be more of him on the market than there will of the people like the Hector, the Woodruff, the Dietrich, the worst cards. So in the end, it's probably better to take the least card overall, whereas at this time, they're all the same price. So what I ended up doing is just shutting off MLB The Show. I'm not going to show up, but that's what I ended up doing with this pack. And I will check back in a week, or even sooner if I want to pull more packs, because the game won't let me pull packs until I finish off this choice pack. So it'll be a little bit. We'll see what we do. Maybe I'll get desperate on Tuesday. Maybe the market's already going to be deciding the winner and loser by Tuesday. It's looking like in a second. I'll show you the prices, what they ended up going to a few hours later once the packs left the store, once they sold out. But I thought this month would be a little bit different with Bellinger. Probably not as, it won't get as high a price in my opinion as maybe Bellinger, because the card is slower than Bellinger. The only advantage really that he has is that he's switch hitting, and the Tops Now cards are high overall, so those will probably cost more. He's also, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the solos are giving an auctionable reward pack too. So there's a few reasons why I don't know. I don't think these maybe will get as high as like Kirby Yates and Glass Now potentially, but Woodruff should have probably got better hitting stats according to Twitch chat. That's why we're checking it out. So anyways, moving on to what they ended up becoming. Here's a screenshot from stream, like just a few minutes after they left. You see how the Dietrich's up to 100k, Neris, Devers right there. So they've all risen around that 100k mark for the mid ones. I think Devers is a little bit lower than the rest of them, kind of like we predicted. Most people took that card because he's highest overall. Whereas like, say with the Tops Now moments that people have been doing, the 90 overall is an actually pull pack. So the choice pack, it's a little bit different than an actual pull pack. So the highest overall in that pack would be the hardest one to get. So that's why that one would end up being the best from that pack, because even though Ryu, the 90 overall, isn't that good of a card, he is also the hardest to pull generally. Generally, if the odds work, like the higher it is, the harder it is to pull. I don't know how the odds work. They were 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5 in the pack, so they're not as expensive. But anyways, we also played the event. So to wrap up that session, before I get to the event rewards, I ended up making quite a bit of coins on that. So we bought them. We bought a couple others besides from our top packs at like 60k or so, 60, 70k, and we ended up, you know, over 100k. So it was 100,000 stubs and not too much work. We also bought some golds that have kind of hold the same level, but we'll wait a week or two. So here are the rewards. The Carlos Martinez, that bronze that I pulled right there, that's like 2,000 stubs I think I sold it for. So not bad for 4 wins. The issue is I got friendly quit disconnect glitched 2 times, so I had to win 6 games to get a 4-win game reward. So it's very frustrating where online play is right now, and it's kind of turning me off the game for me to play a whole game to get friendly quit disconnect. I mean, it was only 3 inning games, but just imagine ranked series games. Overall, the Carlos Martinez, solid budget card, nothing special, but again, it's only a 4-win reward, so it is what it is. Not that big of a deal. And we are seeing some insane records online right now due to the friendly disconnect glitch. So kind of sucks. It kind of sucks to play. But that's it. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.